Okay, so this is a question from the 2022 IGCSE paper. When you look at this question, it actually looks like it's hard because they have given a point H lies on the y-axis such that the distance GH is 13 units, and they are asking the coordinates of two possible solutions for H. Now, G is actually minus 5, 4. Yes, yeah, G is actually minus 5, 4. And we don't know the point H. And they have said H is actually a point on the y-axis. So how do we do this actually? X is a point on the y-axis. So what we have to do is we have to draw what we see. Right, so if G is minus 5, 4, we can draw a rough sketch. There's a rough sketch here, sketch. We just draw the sketch of this thing, sketch of the coordinate of the Cartesian plane, y, x, and we can just draw the point G here. G is minus 5 will be here, and 4 will be here. Yeah, it's in our hands, so I just draw here. So GH is 13 units, means this will be minus 5, and this will be 4. That means the length here is minus 5 units. Therefore, it cannot be 13. So to get a length of 13 to the y-axis, we should have a slanted line like this. We just say that this is H. We don't know the H point yet, okay? We don't know the H point yet, but we know that it should actually come downwards. And there are two possibilities for this outcome as well. We can draw it upwards as well, like this. Because there are two lines which give the length of 13. Right, now what? Now, how do we find these points? So this will be H1 and H2. Right, now what do we do? Now, if we look closely, really, you can actually see that we have this length as 5. This is 5 units. 5 units. So I just mark this as 5 here. This is 5 units. And therefore, we should only find this length in order to find the coordinates. This length. This length is actually, just say the length is actually simple h. Same length here as well, simple h. Now we can actually consider this triangle. This triangle. Which actually brings us to Pythagoras Theorem. So there's a triangle like this, and it has 13 as the hypotenuse, and 5 and h. It's easy now. We can say a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. And a is going to be 5, b squared is going to be h, c squared is going to be 13. Therefore, h squared is going to be equal to 13 squared minus 5 squared. Then if we simplify this, we get h is equals to root of 13 minus 5 squared. We can say that h is equals to root of 13 squared minus 5 squared. Let's see this. 13 h is equals to root of 13 squared minus 5 squared. take my handy calculator and find the answer for that. Let's see, 13 squared plus 5 squared, minus 5 squared. It gives us 12 units. So therefore, we are not done yet. Okay. The thing is that we have 12 units here. But how do we find h now? So you always remember that the gap between 4 and h1 is 12. Yeah. So if you look at this portion of the problem, okay, 4 and h1. So basically it's going to be h1 minus 4. So h1 minus 4 is equal to 12. So h1 will be equals to 12 plus 4, 16. That's a positive 16 number. And here also as well, the other way around is going to be 4 minus h2 is going to be this one. Okay, always we actually subtract the larger number from the smaller number. Smaller number from the larger number. It's like this. 4 minus h2 will be equal to 12 as well. And we have can take here and there. So minus h2 is equals to 12 minus 4 minus h2 will be equals to 8. h2 is equals to minus 8. We get the answer right away to our doorstep. Now, what are the two coordinates? The two coordinates are going to be, therefore, the two coordinates are going to be what? So we can have, we can update this. h2 is equals to minus 8 here, and h1 is equals to 16. And therefore, the coordinates are going to be 0, 16, and 0, minus 8. Why 0? It's because it's actually existing in the y-axis. In the y-axis, really, these points will have 0 as the x coordinate because it's directly above the origin.